Receive our Professional Insiders Kit with lessons from our top instructors.
Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I've gotten a couple of inquiries because people are thinking about Christmas and what Santa Claus can bring them. And one of the latest questions I got was, what is a good radio for listening to FM? Not to mention shortwave and medium wave. And they had already investigated the 660 and the 680 and didn't particularly like those, especially on FM. So I thought I would see what I could come up with. And what I came up with is this Tecsun S-8800. Now, I did a review on this radio, and I really like it. And Jay Allen did an extensive review on his website, and he really liked it. And on SWLING, there was another review, and they liked it. Now, there were a couple of things they didn't like about it, but they overall, as far as performance, they really liked it. And so I could, which I don't normally do, I could recommend this radio. Now, it's a little expensive. It's $258. I got it mine from anon.co. They actually sent it to me for review. I didn't pay for it, but I really like it. The sound, the audio is fantastic. It's FM stereo, but it only has one speaker, so you have to use headphones to get stereo. It's a triple conversion radio. That means it has 3 stages of conversion of the RF signal, which means the selectivity is going to be really good. Now, what's surprising, it is a DSP radio. And what comes along with DSP usually is muting while tuning, which I despise. This doesn't do that. And I could show you real quick. Let me turn the audio back on. Now, I'm in my workshop. I got all kinds of electronics and monitors on, so I got a lot of noise in here, especially on the medium wave band. So you can hear some background noise. So I'm going to tune. And it's got this remote.
We don't take any.
See, there's no loss of signal. The signal is always there. So there's no muting while tuning, even though it's supposedly a DSP receiver. It has a ton of functions, which you can go back to my previous video and see those. It's long wave, medium wave, short wave with single sideband. So you amateur radio people can tune the amateur radio band's single sideband. And it's FM stereo. It does, and this is a little bit of a drawback, but you're seeing it more and more, it does use those big 18650 batteries. It uses 2 of them. And they can be charged internally, which actually that's what I'm doing right now. I've got it on the charger, even though you can play it while it's on the charger. Those batteries, they're big and fat, about I would say 2.5 times bigger than a AA battery. So they got a lot of capacity. So it's not the kind of battery that if you're, on vacation or something and you're at a beach house or something and there's no stores close by except maybe a 7-Eleven or something, you're not going to find those batteries. So you best take a couple extra with you just in case it fails. Not that it's going to not be recharging, but just in case the battery fails. So that's one drawback. One plus, and let me just show you right here, and this also will improve. It's got a long telescopic antenna. It's probably 36 inches. But, or in addition, it has a B and C connector for FM and shortwave. And so if you're using this at home, you can hook up a nice big antenna and really pull in the FM stations, much less the shortwave station. I can't show you shortwave right now because it's noon and there's absolutely nothing on shortwave here in Florida at noontime. So I just thought, you know, what the heck? What could I, because I don't do this normally. I don't normally recommend radios, but I could recommend this one. Again, price is a little up. It comes with this remote control, which, now some people would say, well, it doesn't have a keypad. There's the keypad. It's on here. So you can direct tune any station you want. And like I say, go back to my other video where I show you all the many functions that are on this thing, including ATS in shortwave, medium wave, and FM. All those bands. It does not have airband. Does not have airband. That's the only thing it doesn't have that some radios do have. Has main tuning here, very smooth, and a fine tuning knob. I mean, you can't go wrong with this radio. And I was really appreciative that anon.co, -co sent me this radio. Unfortunately, she's kind of exclusive for the U.S. I say she because it's a lady that I talk with. I still don't think this is on Amazon. I wish it was. I would love to sell a lot of these, but it's not on Amazon. So that's about it. Again, mainly I just wanted to address those questions about what can I get myself for Christmas that I probably don't have. And I bet you there's not too many people that have this. I mean, this, I would say, you know, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I would say, as far as reception, it is as good as my Grundig 750, which is one of my top-of-line radios. It's a table radio. I would say this is just as good. And I love this. I love this because a lot of times I'll put a radio up on the shelf and it's kind of hard to reach it and tune it. You can do all your tuning right here. You can tune up and down the bands. You can direct tune. You can go into memory mode and select stations that you stored in memory. It's really nice. That's it. I think I've babbled enough. And again, I don't normally do recommends, but I'd recommend this. I don't think you'll go wrong. Keep in mind, like I always tell you, it is a Chinese radio. Keep that in mind. That's it. If you enjoyed my show, have a great day. It gives me a thumbs up. That'd be nice. Bye-bye.